chocolate and cashew laddoos. Welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor's Khazana. This is Chef Saransh and we are cooking a 5-course meal, and finally we have reached our dessert. Any meal cannot be complete without a dessert. As simple as that. And I always believe the more sweet you eat, the sweeter you get. So we're going to make an absolutely sensational Indian dessert which is called chocolate and cashew laddoos. It's a unique blend of chocolate and cashews, and trust me, they both do exceptionally well when they come together. So let's start with the chocolate and cashew laddoos. So for this, we need grated chocolate, cashewnut powder, sugar, pistachios, ghee, milk, saffron, cardamom powder. So let's start with this easy recipe of chocolate and cashew laddoos. It's very simple because we need a sugar syrup made out of sugar and water of 1 string. We generally have 1, 2 and 3 string sugar syrups. So for this Indian dessert, we need a 1 string sugar syrup. So we add equal amount of sugar and water. So you can measure water from the same cup from which you added sugar. So now we switch on the gas. So never cook sugar on high flame because sugar tends to crystallize. Cook it on a low flame, let it melt into the water, and soon you will have a 1 string sugar syrup. So when you're cooking sugar and water together, keep mixing till the time sugar doesn't dissolve in water. Otherwise, as I said, sugar tends to crystallize. So till the time sugar does not really mix well with water, keep stirring. So in the meanwhile, our sugar syrup is getting cooked. What we need to do is, we take lukewarm milk and we dissolve our saffron strands in lukewarm milk. Why do we do that? Because if you use saffron directly in a dessert, it will never release its true color and true flavor. So always, whenever you're using saffron, whether for a main course or a dessert or anywhere else, always first soak it in lukewarm milk. And you'll see how immediately it will release its color and flavor both. So that's few strands of saffron in lukewarm milk. Look at this. It's already giving out its beautiful color. Also keep stirring your sugar syrup. Very important. So I think this is done. So we'll check for consistency. If we get 1 string from the sugar syrup, that means it's done. I'll just wait for it to cool down a bit. Perfect. So let's do a quick string check, is what I call it. See, so now we don't see a string. So that means it's not done. We still need to cook it more till the time there's a string. So I cooked it for 2 minutes more, and I think now it's ready to give us that string that we're looking for. Yeah. Now we're going to get, see, now there's a string that's coming. This is 1 string. So now this is the perfect time to add cashew powder to our sugar syrup. So cashew powder, spread it evenly on the sugar syrup. And now we mix it. As of now, the burner is switched off. We mix it nicely. Make sure there are no lumps of cashews left in the sugar syrup. So we vigorously mix it before the sugar cools down. So technique is very important when you're making an Indian dessert. Few steps need to be really taken care of. So you see, I'm going in a quick motion so that there are no lumps. And if there are any lumps, you just need to pat them down. So after this is done, what we do is, we add a saffron milk that we need to add to this mixture. So saffron milk, oh, look at the lovely color. We again mix. Now what we need to quickly do is, we switch on the gas, we'll add some ghee and cardamom powder to this, cook it for 2 minutes and let it rest. So now we switch it on. So now is the right time to add ghee to this mixture. Here we go. There, we add ghee and we add a bit of cardamom powder. Because cardamom powder is very strong and freshly done, you need to be careful with the amount of cardamom powder you add to your mixture. Not more than a pinch. We quickly mix. Again, ensure that there is no mixture sticking to the edges of your pan because you don't want any lumps. Again, do not cook this dessert at any point of time on full flame. It has to be cooked on medium or sim because the sugar will crystallize. So now I get that roasted smell of cashews. So this mixture is cooked. So if you notice, this does not take a lot of time to cook. It takes only 8 to 9 minutes for the sugar syrup to happen and 3 to 4 minutes for the cashews to cook with the ghee. So in all, we've only taken about 10 to 12 minutes to cook this mixture. And now we have a smooth, silky cashew mixture with us. What will happen now is we will let it rest for 20 minutes. So we will have a mixture which we can roll into small balls. So now we've let our cashew mixture to cool down for 20 minutes. So this is how it looks. We haven't kept this in the fridge. Never do that, because what happens is the sugar might crystallize. So keep it on room temperature aside for 20 minutes. So now is the time to roll it. What you can do is just slightly apply some ghee on your palm. So this much of ghee, so that we can roll it evenly and nicely. So now we take some mixture on our hand. Perfect. And we roll this into a cute looking small ball like this. We keep it aside. Similarly, we'll make around 8 to 10 balls out of this mixture. You have to gently handle it, and this is the right technique to make these small, lovely cashew balls. See how you can play with it, you can have your friends, and it's an interesting thing to sort of do. It's very easy. Look at this. Looks lovely. So now look at this. We have 5 cute balls of cashews with us. Now, being a chocolate and cashew nut laddu, you would have already guessed what's the next step. Well, sweet is there, cashew is there, the chocolate is missing. So very simply what we do is, we have grated chocolate and we drizzle it on this laddu. Now the next step is to roll the laddu with the chocolate. So you roll, it's actually dusting the cashew with the chocolate. Perfect. Look at this. Voila. Looks pretty, right? So what we need to do now is, we have this beautiful plate with us. You see, we have colorful spoons, a nice designer plate. So as soon as you coat the laddu with chocolate, you pick it up and you place it in a spoon. Similarly, we'll repeat the process with all our laddus. Look at this. We have our 5 laddus ready. They look absolutely delicious. And it's a mouthful. You can pick up your spoon and have the whole laddu in one go if you want to. Also, what you can do is you can add some extra chocolate if you love on every laddu, like a drizzle of chocolate. Adds a dash of black to the plate, black and brown, and gives a nice texture. Also, we had our finely sliced pistachios. So these are for the final decoration. So here, our lovely laddus, cashew and chocolate laddus, are absolutely ready. As I said, the more sweet you eat, the sweeter you will get. So have a mouthful right now.